You're watching Catching Up with Cayden. Your host, Mr. Christmas personified, Chris Cayden.
Ladies and
What's that? I just want to beat you to it this week.
wow,
Hit you with an understatement.
the understatement, baby.
Yeah.
The
Nobody's
understatement.
seen that.
I haven't lifted somebody up in God knows
Yeah.
how long.
Respect.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday, 7 o'clock. Well, it was on the dot.
You know what that means.
What's that mean? It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Mr. Charisma personified. I'm pretty much known worldwide. I am the host with the most. I'm giving some D from coast to coast. I am Chris Cayden, and next to me,
Why the dramatic pause?
I had something.
You act like there was a camera and it's like, yeah.
Wait for it. Kennedy! And ladies and gentlemen, next to me, my esteemed colleague, my brother from another mother, really dark mother.
Real dark mother.
He is the Spanish persuasion,
There
the
you go.
Rican sensation, the raging coquille, the man with a fitted new era forever and ever, Maximo Suaveson!
Oh, no, I don't get a dramatic pause, but you get one for yourself.
Oh, you want that? Oh, Maximo Suave! And of course, joining us, the one and only videographer of professional wrestling, David Keller.
What's up, guys?
Oh, shit. Lights not on. That was amazing. Let's try that again. And videographer of professional wrestling, David Keller.
Every time's go difficulties.
No. Personal problems.
Are you
And
nervous?
and back with us, the one and only Alice.
Hello.
Hello.
How's your Thursday, Peg?
It is wonderful.
It was wonderful.
Gar.
They levels good. I can't hear her. Like, no, I'm not even being.
No, I know.
Yeah,
It's gotta be a little
yeah,
higher, a little higher.
Yeah.
So
Say something again.
It be stormy out.
I respect it.
Gar. The peg. Well, the peg dreadful. Gar. Eris, good to have you in the studio again. And joining us for the first time, one of my esteemed students.
I don't know what to feel sorry for him or for you. I don't know what
It
to-
is Tony Toxic.
How's it going, guys?
It's going. How's it going? Nice. He
Got a
talks
radio
into the
voice,
mic. He's
yeah.
he definitely doesn't have a face for TV.
No,
He's
it does not.
Definitely has a face for radio.
I wonder if he has a thing for Pornhub.
So anyway, on to the next one.
That's what she said.
Got a lot of news coming up this weekend. A lot of road tripping. But let's jump right into a little UPW news. Crash course. What was that?
I don't know. I just wanted to do it.
UPW crash course coming at you, and is that June 8th?
June 8th at
June 8th? You gonna say Pineapple Jets?
Yeah,
It
well,
is the
that's one of the
Eagles Club.
sponsors. Yeah. Yeah, the Eagles.
Eagles Club on
72.
Hinchy Road.
Hinchy Road.
3 matches announced.
Oh, yeah?
We have Matic trying to get his.
Nobody cares.
Nobody likes him, but he wants to get his back. It seems that the commissioner, or I'm sorry, the co-commissioner, granted him the match.
Okay.
It was in a promo. Clearly, the other co-commissioner was not too pleased with the situation. So you had Casey Doyle, wasn't too happy with it, with Count C.
Oh.
Yeah, Count C just going, okay, I understand after Matic pleading his case. I personally couldn't care less.
So,
I wouldn't let him have his match.
Commissioner Doyle wasn't too happy with Count.
Yeah.
It's funny,
I
because
know.
we pleaded our case and we still get shafted.
Yeah. So, but it's Matic versus Jensen.
Okay.
Cameron Akasha Black will be defending her title, the the No Limits title, against Icon Ace yet again. Granted him a rematch. And just recently announced
Yeah, I seen the one that was just recently announced.
a 6-man scramble. Cloudy, Chris Worthless,
Oh, hey, did you know that? Did you know about that?
a Bam Bam,
Yeah.
Professor Wessler, Dick Justice.
Can you even say that on radio?
What? The Dick of Justice?
Yeah.
He is. He's the Dick Justice.
Yeah. The Dick Justice.
The Dick of Justice.
Yeah.
Yes. And the one and only rock star, Robbie Vegas. Seems like he's going his separate ways. What do you think about it? What do you think about that match?
I don't care.
Let's ask someone that does care.
The only reason I don't care is because we got some business that we have to attend to. So I'm kind of focused on that.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We gotta call him out.
Yeah.
But, Eris.
Yes.
Why so emphasis on the S?
Because that's how she wants it.
I never said that,
Yeah, you
first
did.
of all, no.
You said, "Gar."
I said guard.
Yes, it's Gar. A peg.
Makes it sound more scary when he says it like
Right?
that.
Eris.
Yes.
It's like dodgeball.
That's why I don't want that.
Alright, so what do you think about this match? You know, your boy's in it.
I think he's gonna take it home.
You think he's gonna take it home?
Absolutely.
There's a lot of talent in that match. You think he's more talented than the other 5 gentlemen in that match?
I mean, look at him. He's huge. Like, that's all he basically needs.
His stomach?
Listen, we don't body shame here.
I'm not body shaming. I'm stating facts.
Okay.
Well, he's the tallest one in that match, though. I give him that. He does have
He's
the
not
height.
the biggest.
No, but he has the height.
He's not the biggest. He's not the baddest. He's not the best. There's one best, and that is the Magister, the Professor.
How did I know you were going to go with Wessler?
Wessler. Wessler Academy coming through. Better yet, Wessler University.
Ooh.
Yeah, the W.
I want to see that handstand springboard slap again.
Handstand springboard. Eye gouge. What you know about that? Huh? What you know about that? Got real quiet.
Yeah.
It's a little scary when I hear. Well, yeah, so those 3 matches, and of course more to be announced, and that's June 8th.
72 Hinchy Road, Eagles Club. Yep.
So, now, this weekend, you know, there's a lot of wrestling going on. Every time I feel like we are doing something, there's a big event happening.
Yeah.
Starcade.
Brother. Wrong show, baby.
Oh, baby, that's not for him. That's for somebody else.
It's not Starcade.
Starcast.
Starcast.
What did I say, Starcade?
Starcade.
Starcade. Make a return, Daddy. Ric Flair.
It will.
I know. I think the didn't he buy the copyright
I don't know.
or the trademark? A trademark. I apologize. But Starcast will be this Friday
Yeah.
because the event is
It's
Saturday,
Yeah.
and that's Double or Nothing.
Yep.
What do you think? What are you looking forward to for Double or Nothing?
Well.
I'm honestly looking forward to the Omega Alpha match.
Some bitch. Did he say, hey, Tossic, what match are you looking forward to?
Hey, he's just taking.
Learn your place, kid.
He's taking it upon himself.
Taking liberties. That's what he's doing right now.
Already taking liberties.
The Lucha Brothers and Young Bucks.
Really, you're looking forward to that match?
Yeah.
You know what I'm looking forward to? Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, and Kylie Ray.
Okay.
How many times have you ever heard me say, lately, I'm looking forward to a female match?
No.
Because lately, they've been trash.
Yeah.
So, now I'm definitely...
So here's my thing.
Well, I was going to say, what about you, Eris?
Oh, go ahead.
What about you, Eris? What match are you looking forward to?
To be quite honest, I have not been very focused. I know.
Shame on you.
I know.
Brother, I don't think you should do that.
I know.
It's okay.
I'm honestly keeping an open mind right now.
Keep an open mind.
Open road.
I don't know
Coming on down.
I'm going to feel about this whole thing, but it's going to be a fun show. You should.
Oh my god.
So you're riding along with those two this weekend. Huh?
Unfortunately.
Oh, that'll be a fun trip
You're
for
setting
you.
yourself up for
Moving on
disaster.
up, moving
Here's
on
my
up.
thing.
Yeah.
Where's this AEW champion? Like, what is?
There is none.
Okay.
There is no AEW champion. Hasn't been crowned.
When is it?
Swig for the working man. Come on. Let's go. Swig for the working man. There's no champion.
When are they planning?
I don't know, but the winner,
That's what I'm saying, because I see, it says,
the winner of Jericho and Omega, I believe, goes number 1, but then the winner of the Casino Battle Royale gets a one-on-one with the AEW champion.
Right, so
So is it Jericho Omega match? Or is it the Dustin Cody match? Which I completely forgot. I'm actually looking forward to that match. For the story. The story.
It's a good story.
I don't know how the match is. Dustin's up
yeah.
there in age.
Yes.
But I think Dustin can
But
still
at
go.
the same time, yeah, he can still go.
Question.
Yes.
Is Pac still in this or no?
I was so hoping someone brought that
So
up.
let me tell you something. Let me break the fourth wall down for you. It's a damn work. He's
I
there.
know, but like,
Oh no,
I,
he's legitimately not.
What do you mean? That's the same thing they said about Flip Gordon. And where was he?
He's not going to be there.
Somebody said it was a money issue, is why he's not showing up.
That's a work. The money issue thing is a work.
So what's the...
He's holding a Dragon Gate title and he didn't want a job.
oh,
That's breaking the fourth wall.
Makes sense.
It does, because actually he holds that title very dearly. Like,
Right,
very
because he's
hard.
basically the... I mean,
he was Dragon. He
he's
was
the guy.
before he left, and then now he's the guy when he went back.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
So he clearly they're pushing Adam Page because that's their top guy. AEW's top guy is basically Page.
Not a fan of Paige.
And what you said?
I'm not a
Why?
big fan of Paige.
Why is that?
I don't know, it just doesn't captivate me.
Well, you got to explain more. You can't just say, "Yeah, it doesn't captivate me." Like, explain.
There's wrestlers you don't like, and there's wrestlers you do like. It just some just don't capture attention, and some do. We just another guy in the ring to me.
Okay. Listen, you gotta let it be. Everyone has their own taste.
So
You guys like guys that I don't, and there's guys that I like that you don't. So
You don't like Chris Jericho?
Chris is all right.
I'll slap the taste right out of your mouth.
I don't like
He's
Jericho.
all right. You shut up. No one cares about you. You're Spanish anyway. You have no taste. Look at you.
6-way female.
This is why I stay quiet.
There is
It
a
always turns into
6-way
this big debate.
female. No, 3. It's a tag match.
She knows what I'm
Ours
talking
is
about.
a
3
6-women
women
tag.
tag match. Yeah,
Six
6
women
women tag
tag
match.
Talk more, dude.
What are you I could not pronounce her name.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Stardom
Yeah,
girls.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah, I know
pronounce
what you
all
mean.
of
Yeah, yeah.
I looked at them and I was like, I don't know any of them. I do know SCU will be taking on, was it Seema T. Hawk? I
SCU.
don't know who Linda Man is.
who else is in there?
For what?
You said the Stardom.
Oh, it was
Oh,
It's a
it's
six
a
women tag, but
yeah.
they're Stardom, and he didn't know.
I could not pronounce any of the names. I looked at the names and I was like, okay, 6 women
Just
tag
for
match.
gigs. Just for gigs.
Checking it out, looking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it, pull it up. Let's see. So we have Jericho Omega, Dustin Cody, Bucks Bros, Paige. We don't know if it's going to be Pac. You feel like it is. I feel like it's not. SCU versus Seema, T-Hawk, Lindaman. 6-way, 6 women tag match. 6 women. Yeah, got it. Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, Kylie Ray. Best Friends versus Angelico and Jack Evans. That's a good match. And then the Casino Battle Royale, along with Kip Sabian versus Sammy Guevara.
Yep, Guevara.
Guevara.
Yeah, Star.
You pulling it up? You pulling it up?
Oh, yeah.
Looking
So,
on up!
how do you not know Asia Kong?
I don't follow Stardom.
Oh, yeah. No, she was big time in All Japan and New Japan.
Really? I
Yeah,
did not know
yeah.
that.
Asian Kong, Yuka Sakazaki, Emi Sakura. How do you not know this?
I'm sorry.
Hikaru
You're like,
Shida,
how do you not know this?
Riho Abe, and Ryomi Minazunami. How do you not know these names?
How do you pronounce those
Thank
names?
you.
Sorry, I
Hanomi Minasomnami now.
I know-
Get out of here now.
I know most of the girls because they used to work with a girl, a legend named
Go now.
Minomi.
There's a
Tsunoda.
bomb on the building.
AJ Styles put me onto her, and I checked Minomi
Yeah.
Toyota.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Right there. You dropped something.
No, what he's ever done?
Yeah. You dropped it.
Yeah.
Pick his name
I'm
up.
picking that name
Pick it up.
What he ever done?
Who?
Who he ever beat?
Alan? Everybody.
Yeah, Alan.
So,
Mr. Jones.
but when I look at the list of matches, the only match that I know of that have been promoted, Jericho Omega, Dustin and Cody, Bucks Bros. I haven't seen anything other than those matches actually promoted. You know what I'm saying? Like on their social media, their internet show. I haven't seen anything, so I don't know what else is happening. Like I know the matches.
To be honest with you, they've been promoting the matches.
Where?
Twitter.
Twitter. About Twitter.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, but promoting like what? Promos and stuff?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no idea. So what's the story going into SEU, SEMA, T-Hawk, and Lindemann?
That's they consider that a dream match.
Who considers that a dream match?
Fans,
Uh-huh.
because it's those Lindemann, T-Hawk, and SEMA. They're legends for Dragon Gate.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. So it's like a dream match.
Alright. Best friends.
Shima and Daniels are probably the same age.
Probably. The
Because
best.
SEMA was the guy before
Back in the day.
before they passed the torch to Ricochet and Pac. He was the man.
SEMA you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
Seema's good. Nice to watch him back in Dragon Gate USA.
This guy doesn't watch wrestling, and all of a sudden, my man is talking about SEMA and Dragon Gate USA.
I don't watch the most recent stuff right now. I don't really watch WWE. I watch NXT.
Are you too good for it?
I like older stuff.
Are you too good for the stuff now?
Well, Dragon Gate USA doesn't exist.
He's like, yes.
Dragon
know,
Gate,
it's a shame.
on the other hand,
It's
does.
a shame. I was a fan of Yamato, man.
So,
Yamato.
Yeah. Yamato.
I hate Yamato.
Why?
He ruined WrestleMania for me.
What?
How do you ruin WrestleMania?
The one in Atlanta, the main event for Dragon Gate was Yamato and your favorite person, Cayden. Greatest man alive, Austin Aries.
He's the biggest piece of shit.
Wow, bro, we on radio.
Yeah, who did a first drop now?
I hate him. with
Well,
passion.
anyways, that match alone ruined Mania.
Why?
I'm
'Cause it's that
sitting there
great?
for 5 hours and everybody's like, "Oh, this is awesome." I'm like, "Nah." I just seen Yamato get brainbusted 2 minutes into the match yesterday, and he fired up, and they went at it, and they never stopped. Like, I think they ruined it for us.
Can't blame the guy for being that damn good.
Oh man, no, it was
no, you can't.
Yamato was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that match was awesome.
Yeah, something with his character and his moveset just drew me in.
Double A is a dog turd. Enough said.
I was a fan of Aries back in
There's only one
the good
double A.
ROH
You're talking
days,
about
man.
Arn Anderson like
No,
that?
no.
08,
Hey,
09,
the
10.
Enforcer is a god. The Enforcer is a god. Yeah, he can't really do
Yeah, he can't
it,
really, he
so
just-
he- But what about that Reinforcer?
Andrew Anderson. Did you know one time
Oh, Jesus.
he torture racked a Skittles?
Did you know his best friend,
Oh,
Terry?
Bruiser Brody?
And, oh, yeah, Bruiser. Well, he knows Terry through Bruiser, right?
I think so, yeah.
Something like that. Bruiser's been dead for
Do
how
me
long?
do me a favor. Dick Justice gonna be in the house on June 8th.
Yeah,
Please go ask him that story.
really.
Please, for the
Be like,
love of God.
Talk to me. Tell me about. Hey, Dick. Tell me about the Reinforcer. He's gonna go. Oh, baby.
What do you want me to say?
Oh, the Reinforcer. He's a legend.
Good for AEW. Fall, October. TV deal.
Oh yeah, on TNT.
Yeah.
Superstation.
Good
Is it
for it.
Superstation or was it Turner?
Turner Sport.
Broadcasting.
Yeah, Turner Sports.
Turner Broadcasting.
No, that's TBS.
Yeah, they got
TBS and
Yeah, but
TNT.
they're
They
on
own
TNT.
both.
Yeah, but they own both.
Turner.
Turner. Yeah, he owns
Network
both.
television. I know, but get it right, bro.
Mother of
Who are
God.
you? You ever beat? You never beat
Lead
Carlito.
myself.
You beat yourself every day.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's very kind of weird when a guy says there's nothing.
It's Dave.
He's looking at you.
Videographer.
You expect the weird,
Stop
right?
looking at me. Videographer of you.
Expect it and accept it.
Tony Toxic in the house. I got a question for you.
All right.
Going off key right here. What do you think about the Flower City Wrestling Academy?
I love the Flower City Wrestling Academy.
That's such a BS answer.
Yeah, come on. Keep it
No,
real.
I'm being completely honest with you. It's the greatest experience of my life
Why is that?
because I'm living my dream and training to be a professional wrestler.
Is the training hard?
Absolutely. With you as my coach, I gotta train hard.
Yeah, train hard. There you go.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
I'll be.
I had this conversation with Eris over here at the last show. Like, why do you want to do this? This is so stupid. I'm still asking myself, why am I doing this?
15 years in, like, why?
16, yeah. Why? Why are we going to Tennessee? Why?
You haven't even got into
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Tennessee, Daddy. But before, do you want to talk about a little about Tennessee, or do you want to talk about? We'll jump into the.
We'll end the show with Tennessee.
All right.
It's about us, you know.
All right, you're right.
It's a show
you're right.
about wrestlers.
So, but are you excited for AEW? Like, do you? Let me ask you this. Do you think they are the next big thing?
Who's that directed to me?
This guy, he's looking at me.
Oh.
Did you notice how he said, "Hey, Tony Toxic in the house"? Let me ask you a question. That means he's speaking to you.
Well, I can't see you guys. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna stand up so you can see me.
Learn your place, kid.
So,
If you want my
when I
eyes.
do this,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I don't know what to think because I don't want to disappoint myself. Like, are you okay over here?
turn into a werewolf. Like
I got a story about the werewolf. I'll get to that.
It's a sneeze that wants to come, but it doesn't want to come.
That's what she says.
Oh boy.
I don't know how to feel.
We do not belong in the ring.
I don't want to set my expectations too high and
Why?
get disappointed.
But I don't.
Because think about it. Was TNA not the same way?
Oh, I was never excited with TNA.
I'm saying in the beginning when they were like, everything was the X Division and everything, and they're
Are
like,
you
oh,
talk-
now we're gonna go
Are
here.
you talking?
2003 when they like 2003,
I was about, for
2002.
some reason, I was about to say the Mid Coliseum. No, where were they out of? Not the sport.
Fairgrounds, Nashville Fairgrounds.
Nashville. Are you talking about Nashville? or are
Yeah,
you talking
like
about
when they were-
Orlando?
The
No,
asylum
Nashville.
years.
When they were
Okay.
transitioning to Orlando.
I want to say I wasn't excited about them, but I liked what they were.
It
what
piqued
they
your
were
interest because
doing.
you're like,
Yes.
oh, okay.
Yes.
And then what happened? They went to Orlando, and so I'm scared that that's what.
Brother,
Yeah.
they took in Hogan, brother.
So this is not gonna happen at AEW.
brother.
Not for nothing, but if Dusty was around, baby.
What?
If Dusty was around, baby, he'd be running that.
What, AEW?
Yeah,
Probably.
he'd be the booker.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, I don't want AEW to be the same way.
Oh, wow.
Give it a year, see how it goes for the first year.
What about you, Toxic?
Thank you.
To be completely honest with you, I'm with Suave on it. I don't want to have high expectations for it and then it fail within a year.
I respect the decision. Eris.
That makes three of us. Honestly, I'm 50-50 for the whole thing. Like, I don't know whether to, like, invest my time in it or just not watch it at all.
Are you more of a WWE mark or are you more of an AEW mark?
Ooh.
Considering one doesn't...
Mark. I'm not saying in a bad way. We're all marks in a way.
Well, I'm more familiar with WWE, obviously.
Okay. I understand.
Like, I know the names that are on AEW. Like, I've seen
You
here and there.
know them
but-
better than I do.
Yeah.
Like, what? Kima? I'm like, who is she taking? Who is this Akuna Patatu? Like, that's right. I said Akuna Potato. I said Patuto.
I hate you so much right now.
Dave, what about you, Dave?
I'm excited for new No, for new material, like to see something new and fresh.
Okay. So you're excited, like you're looking forward to it.
I'm excited for a little something different than WWE. That's why I watch most of the old
This is the
independent
only
stuff
thing
on
that-
any app that I can get, just to.
This is the only thing that I don't like about AEW.
I'm listening.
They
I
take-
am listening.
They're just taking all the indie darlings and putting them in one spot.
And is there really anything wrong with that? Let's be real.
Yes and no. Because they're saying, oh, we want to be different. No, it's just the same guys who travel everywhere that we see, and you're just putting them in one spot.
This sounds
And
like
then
something
guess-
I've said before.
Yeah, and guess what's going to happen after a while?
What's that?
Somebody's going to get pissed. I'm out of here.
I respect it.
It's going to happen.
You think so?
Yeah. These guys can't do outside bookings out of AEW.
Is that what's in their contract?
Yes.
Really?
Why do you think all these guys are finishing up? Why do you think they didn't start the TV till October? It's to give everybody time to get everything done. Because as soon as they go on TV, you're not traveling anywhere. Unless they establish a relationship with a different company. Which at one point, it was supposed to be New Japan.
Breaking news.
If you
Mike
say-
Tyson is jumping into esports. I did not know he couldn't even read. Yeah.
Oh,
Like he
You're thinking of the
internet
other one.
sports. That's impressive. All right.
Mayweather. He can't read.
Oh, Mayweather.
Don't even
Mike
get me
Mouse.
on Mayweather. The worst boxer in the world.
Here. Oh, you started him. We've had this conversation.
Hey, can you read? No, but I can knock your ass out.
He can't knock nobody, man. He's the worst boxer in the
I don't
world.
watch boxing. I know the names.
Yeah, you get me.
I only
I
watch
come from
wrestling.
an era where two dudes stood in front of each other and beat the piss out
Did you
of each
hear
other.
about the new law that's going around? I think they said it was Washington.
Uh-huh.
Two guys can legally square up in a street fight now without having, like, you can't call the cops or anything. But as long as the cops are judging it, this is no BS.
My
This is
God.
an actual law.
Cops can be the judge.
Cops can be the judge.
So you know what that means?
MMA in the streets, baby.
No, you know what that means. They both lose at the end.
No, they can't be arrested
Really?
because the cops have to judge the fight. So as long as they're not trying to stab each other, they can rock. They
Oh.
can rock. Throw hands.
That's how we supposed to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was excited when I see now, and I was like, oh, damn, we ain't going to get shot,
You
stabbed,
know
or
what this
anything.
means?
We need to move.
Crackhead fight rings hosted by the cops.
I've never said this before,
I respect you.
but I love you.
They have to keep it clean, though.
Greatest thing ever. Crack.
That was actually really good. I respect you.
Oh man.
That was a good one.
What?
Thank you.
What? You smoke my crack? You smoke my rock? Let's do it! They get the
Hey,
they get the Tyrannosaurus arms. Let's do it right now.
Get the cop, son! Get the cop! We gonna do it!
Oh, Tyrone Bingham's, where are you?
Right.
Oh, that's so good.
So let's see what else we got.
Oh, man.
So I'm looking for. I am actually very excited for AEW because I feel like, not just because it's every indie-rific darling that's like in one area. I'm excited because it's a new place to work. It's better for business.
Yeah, but here's the thing: that as much as they said they were trying to be different,
Yo, what do you mean? Wins count, son.
as much as they were trying to be different from WWE, how many guys they already signed?
From WWE?
No, not from WWE, just all together.
About 15.
Yeah, I think there's about 50 together.
60.
Who?
They signed over 60 guys.
Off in their indies?
Yeah, at AEW they signed 60
They
guys.
signed my boy Eddie. They didn't sign Eddie though.
Ty Dillinger had signed
Eddie?
recently.
They're
Really?
not gonna sign King because King's already
There
involved.
was talks, and they
yeah, his
What was it all
contract
with?
expires.
He's not even
Non-compete
wrestling.
clause expires right before all
He's
his
good at
He
it.
won his first fight.
He looks like a
Hey
dad.
Phil, take that, Phil.
He looks like a dad and just.
Yeah, but he'll beat the piss.
No, I
out
know
of
he
you.
will.
We're talking about Kingston.
Yeah,
Eddie Kingston. He jumped out of wrestling and he's in MMA. Won his first fight. Take that, Phil.
Yeah?
What's
Oh.
up, Phil?
lasted longer than the round.
Ah, Phil. That's what I think of Phil.
Excuse me. But yeah, they signed 60 guys already,
Jesus.
and they're like, "Oh, we're not trying to be like them." Dude, you just signed 60 guys.
You're not trying to be like them, bro. What are you talking about?
They gotta build the roster.
Gotta
From
build
the
the
60.
roster, bro. You gotta have more than 50.
You got 30 at least.
Nah, baby, double that.
30.
75.
Couple of tags, you know.
You can't have just the
You're not
same
gonna have that
matches.
much
though.
time on
You can't
TV.
have just tags and
Yeah,
just
what are you trying to
singles.
say?
You gotta mix it
You're not
up.
gonna sign the next phenom.
Got four ways,
Toxic.
triple threats.
Tony Toxic gets signed before us. I'm stabbing him.
Nah, I'm just gonna kill myself. I said it live there.
You ever seen the movie Troy? That's what's gonna happen.
It's gonna blow my head off.
Oh jeez.
They'll have to take over the radio show.
Baseball bat.
Boost up those ratings.
And the ratings just go. We get canceled.
You know what they're gonna sign?
What?
The Pegder Taker.
Taker, taker.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome.
That's
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Oh my
All right,
god.
let's move on. All right, so a little sad news now.
What's the sad news?
So, as we all know, Ashley sadly passed away.
Get over it.
So it was found out that it was ruled suicide due to depression. I did not know she was depressed. But another sad piece of news coming out, an affidavit from Ashley is being relooked at. It seems that during tribute to the troops, she was actually raped by a soldier. Supposedly there was a whole cover-up, and she was told to be quiet by Vince McMahon.
Interesting. I'm not surprised.
Don't know. I wasn't there. I can't tell you if it's true or not, but there is an affidavit that was signed by her. She did later come out and say, you know, she apologized for doing it and all, but she never said it was false. So they're looking into it now after she passed. It's sad,
Great timing.
very sad piece of news though. But you know, if at any time if you know someone's depressed or anything, it's always important to ask for help. Never just let it get out of hand.
And never just assume your friends are okay just because they're smiling.
Yeah. Well, that's probably the number one thing, especially. That's the easiest way to say, oh yeah, I'm fine. No.
Right.
Always try to get help, please, by all means. There's hotlines, friends, family members. Just get a hold of someone. Moving on up. Let's see. Ric Flair was being, his surgery, what was it? It was being postponed. As you know, he was actually going into the hospital. All social media, everything gathered it and stated that Flair, oh my God, he's ill. You know, he's going to the he's going. It's over. Kind of went a little too far. He already had made an appointment for the surgery that he needed, but it seemed that there were little complications, so they had to put him in the care of doctors. They were waiting until the complications wore off. He did come out of the hospital. Everything was said to be okay, and he's in good health. So that's always a nice thing. Triple H is said to be completely frustrated with the main roster of how they're being portrayed. So it's finally being put out there that he's completely frustrated with how things are going. Clearly, we all know that the main roster, when you're in NXT, if you do make it to NXT, you're happy.
Yeah.
You get to the main roster, as they say, and you hate everything. As you've noticed, a lot of these guys on the main roster are trying to leave.
Yes.
So, with that news, what do you think is next for Triple H?
Nothing.
You think he's just gonna stick?
Can't do
by?
nothing.
Think he's waiting?
Vince has.
I already told you.
Vince got.
I told you about Vince. He's gonna go bye-bye. You don't think so?
What, die?
Yeah.
That's the only way you're gonna.
I know. He is not letting it go.
No, that's the. And you can't do nothing about it.
You know, I don't recall hearing anything about guys wanting to leave as
Really?
much
Oh, as much now?
until AEW announced that they're going to be a company.
Well, that's the thing, though. Back as much as people were complaining, about, example, WCW, ECW. Well, guess what? Different places to go. So now at that time,
I'm not
you had
happy.
Vince
I'll go here.
At that time, you had Vince going, well, I don't want to lose my guys to the other guys. Hey, let's do everything.
He tried to, if you remember right, Vince was a very old school. Like, he would do it on a handshake. And a lot of these handshake deals never worked out. Let's see, who do we have? Razor Ramon, Kevin Nash.
But they gave their notice. They didn't just leave on them.
No. The only one that pulled it was wasn't it Luger, who showed up on Nitro.
But that was a done deal. Bischoff went on interviews saying he did not want to sign Luger.
That's right, Luger's.
And the only reason he signed Luger was to keep Sting happy. It's the
Really?
only reason.
I had no idea.
Every interview he said when they bring Luger up, like only reason he got signed was because of Sting.
He did not like Luger.
Did not.
I don't think many people liked Luger back in the day.
No, he didn't bring anything to the table.
His physique. That was really it.
But in the '80s, he brought a lot because of the physique and
Yeah.
this. Once the '90s came around and wrestling was wrestling.
Do you not remember when he showed up in that mall?
That's what I was just thinking about
white
with the fanny pack.
Button up and the fanny pack.
Yep, that's what I was trying to
And
mention.
his hair just, and he was like, just looking around, just amazing.
It was amazing.
What a specimen.
Specimen.
What a he was narcissistic.
How old were you, Harris?
But
Jesus, that guy wasn't even born.
Right. This is the only reason why he got signed.
yeah, that's true. I didn't realize that Bischoff didn't want him to be.
No,
honest.
did
That's
not.
crazy. That's crazy.
That was all Sting. And then that's when they came up with the idea. Look, all right, well, everybody's, Sting was like, hey, why don't we bring him on Nitro and do this? He's like, all right, we'll do that. And that worked out. Because every time, top 50, whatever, Luger's up there with showing up on Nitro.
Speaking of Sting, for you guys being wrestling fans as you are, who is your favorite Sting? The Surfer Sting?
Yes,
Back in the
Surfer,
80s, early
Surfer.
90s? Or
Surfer.
yeah,
Him
same
and
here.
Vader. That was the first WCW match I ever seen with Sting,
Sting
and
and
Vader.
I loved Vader, although I hated
No,
Vader,
see,
I loved
I
that.
know.
Yeah, because we're from New York.
Yeah.
So in New York, there was no WCW until Nitro.
Yeah.
So we didn't know. So my dad had a buddy who watched all
You
the
couldn't
pay-per-views.
watch that WCW.
My dad had a buddy who watched all the pay-per-views. WCW and WWE.
Yeah.
There's the only two. And he kind of mixed the tapes up.
Because you were watching WCW.
So my dad's like, hey, I got you to wrestling. Then you're like, oh, yeah, it's the pay-per-view. And Sting, first of all, Vader scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
Mastodon.
And then here
Monster.
comes Sting, and I'm like, when did Warrior shave his... What? WCW... Dad, this is the wrong tape. I don't want to watch this. Hey, you said wrestling. You sit down and you watch the wrestling, okay? You said you wanted to watch this, okay? Pain in the ass. Oh my god. Wasn't a bad pay-per-view, though.
I've always liked WCW. Like
Yeah, man.
early WCW, I've always liked it.
Yeah.
But, definitely Surfer Sting. There's no doubt about
Surfer,
it.
yes.
Don't get me wrong, I liked Crow Sting. But then...
I thought it was
then
too
they
much
took
of the
it-
idea of.
Then they took it
Yeah.
too little. It was too long. It was too... It went too long.
I do like the older stories, though, where you get piece by piece carried on, not just something in 2 or 3 weeks,
Well, it was fine.
I like the longer ones, piece by piece, get you guessing, get you
But the thing
speculations
about it-
up.
But here's the thing. Once you got there, and you got the payoff, the big blow off, where do you go from there?
Story always continues, man.
Yeah.
No, it didn't, because it just got washed out. Because he did it for so long. He did it for a year when he could have done it for a few months. Boom, with one guy, okay, and then do it with another guy, switch it over. Everything that he did within that year and a half to that big build-up, he could have done it with mad guys. And it still would have been fresh. As soon as the blow-up with Hogan, where did Sting go from there?
Right. Then they did the whole Wolf Pack thing. And
Exactly, because...
That's horrible.
Exactly, because they had nowhere else to go.
Yeah. And on that...
But I am a Surfer Sting.
Yeah, definitely.
A
On that,
man named Sting!
we're gonna take a quick break.
He's a man named Sting!
And when we come back, it's Money in the Bank.
Get caught up in the world of professional wrestling as Elbow to the Job Video Productions presents Catching Up with Cayden.
Beat me, if you can.
Your host, Chris Cayden.
I'm pretty much known worldwide. I am the host with the most. I get
nation. Quit playing, no hating. Make way for the Cayden nation. Now to the curtain and now to the stage.
Catching up with Cayden every Thursday night at 7 p.m. at 106.3 Rochester Free Radio, and right here on Elton Job Video Productions on Facebook.
Face it, you can't defeat the Cayden nation. A blatant facelift you'll need if hating by way of Brooklyn.
Have you ever dreamt about being a pro wrestler, or better yet, a champion? And if so, Flower City Wrestling Academy would be the place to go. Located at 1241 Ridgeway Avenue, Suite F, Rochester, New York. Contact us upstateprowrestling@gmail.com. Check out Elbow to the Jaw Video Productions on Facebook, and you will see Ultimate Wrestling, Upstate Pro Wrestling, Catching Up with Cayden, much, much more.
Do you remember this song?
Absolutely.
It's what he used after he broke from the Spirit Squad.
Song perfection!
Hey, my name is Dolph Ziggler. Shake my hand.
I think that was the best theme he used.
But, no, I played that theme because, well, last night on SmackDown, well, Tuesday night on SmackDown, somebody came back, made their return.
Oh, so the whole comedy loop is done?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was done while it started.
It
But Money in the Bank.
started with Amy Schumer.
Let's see.
Ew.
Oh.
Did you not know about
I
that?
did, and I really didn't want to remember it.
Oh, okay.
So Money in the Bank.
She's pregnant.
Absolutely no build-up for Money in the Bank.
No.
It was like
Horrible pay-per-view.
It was mild. It was.
I'm sorry, I didn't
I give
like
it a solid 6.5 out of 10.
no build-up for Money in the Bank whatsoever. So really, there was no care in the world. Like, I didn't really know what was going on, but what we did know was Seth Rollins taking on AJ Styles. That was about the only match that I really knew about.
Kofi and Kevin
I
Owens.
completely forgot about that match.
Yeah. What's the
Yeah, that was again. See,
And the
Your
girls.
face.
Sorry. I'm a little
Oh.
distracted.
yeah.
I'm a little distracted.
Charlotte and what was I about to say, Natty? Charlotte taking on Becky and Lacey taking on Becky. Becky, of course, as you know, was Becky 2 belts. Took on Lacey, beat Lacey. But before we get to that, even though I let it roll, Money in the Bank first match, women's ladder match.
Nope. Are you talking
Horrible.
about the kickoff match?
What was the kickoff match?
Usos versus Daniel Bryan.
I'm sorry,
Are we
but
going to kickoff?
I
don't know.
I honestly didn't care about that match.
Gotcha, because neither do I.
It was-
I didn't know if you just forgot about it.
No. Good call. I respect you.
It's the darkies versus the whiteys.
Oh my god. I didn't care for that match. Then we get into the opening match, which was
Phenomenal.
women's ladder match.
Yes.
Bailey goes over.
Yes.
But in that match, did you notice Carmella and what's the
Mandy Rose.
Mandy Rose? Did you
Horrible
notice that?
botch. Oh my
Did
god.
you see the botch?
Yeah.
How Carmella almost got injured, like bad.
What was
So
the
wait.
spot?
Was the knee? The knee was a
Yep.
real thing?
That was a real thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
you could see Carmella getting mad at her, told her to
Yeah.
get away from her.
Yep, legit.
That I
legit.
did not know. I
Yes.
wasn't. I was. Yeah.
Twitter comes out and Mandy's playing the gimmick.
Yeah.
She's like, stop dyeing your hair blonde, trying to be like me. Maybe you should go back to something. I can't remember what it was. Carmella responds with something like, I'm not trying to be anything like you, but how about you go back to NXT and learn how to work safe?
I respect it.
Damn! Blam, blam, blam! So, what do you think about that?
I did it. I thought it was part of the match.
No, it was
I really
legit.
thought it was part
They
of
are trying to pull, the was it the wool over the shoulders, make everyone kind of think that it's real, but it's a work. No, this was legit.
That was hard to hide that.
Yeah, this was legit. But yes, Bailey goes over. Everyone's excited, kind of. I was excited.
It's a good
I was like,
celebration.
doing something.
Yeah.
I wanted Umber to go over. I really think she
I
deserves
do
more.
too.
To be honest with you, I wanted Nikki Cross to go over.
She's not ready.
No?
Love Nikki Cross, but she's not ready for that. I like what they're doing with her at the moment. They're building actually her character. But you give it to Bailey. I was happy for Bailey, but I get a text message from somebody. And it explains everything.
Yeah.
Well, that was to really rub it into Sasha's face, now was it?
Oh.
Yes, it was.
It was more like, hey, what a big F you to,
Yeah.
to Sasha. He goes, what? Oh! I'm like,
Yeah.
Yep.
I did not think about that.
yeah.
Big.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Bailey can work.
Yeah.
She
Oh.
can. But this was a huge hey.
But that was a huge, yeah.
Absolutely.
So, still MIA, Sasha.
Eh.
But yes, move on. I didn't care for most of the matches up until the women's because I didn't care. Miz, Shane, whatever.
Yeah.
It
Uh,
was-
Creative finish.
what, with the shirt
Very creative.
that he fell out of his shirt?
Yes. Very creative.
It was different. It was different. Falling out of his
It
shirt
could keep
to get to the floor.
but it could keep their story going because did he really win?
Or did his shirt rip?
Or did he just really
Yeah.
just, you know what I'm saying? So it was a very creative.
It was a creative finish to the match.
Yeah.
I will not argue that. I just didn't care for it.
I'm not crazy about the whole crawling out of the cage thing. Like a cage is built to keep you in the ring
Shut your mouth.
against your opponent, but you're
Shut
able
your
to
mouth.
climb out to win.
Sometimes you have to
Yeah. Like the pin and submission aside the ring, aside the cage.
keep talking to the mic.
Climb out is bull crap.
You sound so far away.
Yeah.
You sound like you're talking so far away.
You want me to whisper?
I hear you.
You
now.
sound like
I
you're
actually
whispering.
hear you now.
Maybe we should get new mics along with some new headphones.
Yeah, so they are actually. They're in the process of buying.
Oh, really?
headphones.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was about to bring my own
Maybe
stuff
that's
from
not
home.
full of-
That's not for
somebody
us.
else.
That's for somebody else. Let's see what else. All right. So Becky Lacey.
Yo. I'll be right back.
You okay?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I gotta make a quick important phone call.
You good?
Yeah. I just gotta see what it is.
Okay. So Becky Lacey. Wasn't really thrilled with it.
I can't stand Lacey Evans.
I'm with you on that
I,
one.
I can't.
I don't think she was ready for a title match, but I like the character though.
I was gonna say
Same
I
here.
love her gimmick, but I think
Because
somebody
she stays in
else
gimmick
should
at
be.
all times.
Okay. I do respect it because she is a Southern Belle. She is Army. She's actually former, I believe.
I know,
Navy,
but like
believe.
I just
You don't get it, or you just
No.
don't like it.
I don't like her. Like I
Okay.
love the whole character.
I don't think
but
anybody
I
can
just-
do it better than her.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see. I can't
She
see.
owns
Could you
that.
see somebody else pulling that character though? She that's her being her.
Yeah.
That's just, and I think that's why it fits her so well.
Like when you see her betraying that,
Yeah.
I can't picture her any other
Doing
way.
anything else, no.
I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know.
So
She's
then
got
you
the
have
movement,
Charlotte.
the look,
Move
everything
on.
is perfect.
You have Charlotte taking on Becky.
I think that her winning the title was pointless.
And not really. I think it was to get the belt off Becky, you needed to lose. But it also proceeded to keep a storyline with Lacey because Lacey was the reason she lost.
Yeah.
Go after both of them. And what happens?
Bailey
Bailey
cashes
cashes
in.
it in on Charlotte, and that crowd erupted.
I saw it coming only because I knew once Bailey won that early into the pay-per-view that she was gonna cash in one of the matches and have both matches in a row. I was like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah,
What's
because
gonna
it
happen
was
here?
Alexa last year when
Yeah.
she won it.
So Bailey cashes it in, and it's awesome.
No one ever keeps two titles for very long.
You okay?
No one's. I think Becky might have kept both titles the longest than anybody so far.
Can you talk into
I
the
can't,
mic?
yeah, I was
Because
just-
I hear you very far away.
I believe that Becky
Now I-
was the longest one to hold two titles at once, although it really wasn't that long, but I think it's the longest anyway.
I'm good.
They had to go somewhere
So,
to work both, both titles. That's
Yeah, no, I hear you.
for anybody.
just a little sidebar.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
Sidebar.
I got a phone call. Everything's good.
Okay.
Apparently, my son decided to walk from his grandparents' house to his mother's job
Oh.
with nobody.
Talking about the young one?
Yeah, my
Wow.
little man. So she was just calling me like, hey, I want to tell you about a little adventure that just happened. Like what? His son just walked here to my job. Oh, that's great.
Respect.
Yeah.
So,
That's your fault.
sidebar.
That's
It's
your
not my
fault.
fault.
Yes,
Why?
it is. 'Cause
Why?
you taught him no fear yesterday at the wrestling school. oh, I can take a few forms. That didn't hurt. I could walk to my mom's job. Ain't nobody gonna do anything.
He ate those forearms like a champ.
No, but everything is good. Dave, nobody cares about Becky too, though.
Lies.
I wasn't a fan of
That's
Becky.
a lie. I
Two.
loved the Becky
I
two
wasn't.
belts.
I wasn't a fan. It had to end because Becky could
Well-
not wrestle twice.
Yeah.
How long
Who
could
can? Who can?
Exactly. How long could that go on?
Right.
I'm just glad it happened. That's all I'm
Oh,
gonna
cool.
say.
And it happened for a month, which is great. Because you got to think about it. If it keeps going and keeps going, what are they really doing? They're diminishing everybody else.
Like Brock Lesnar.
Oh, we'll get there. Then AJ Rollins, a wonderful
Match of the night.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It was going to. There's no doubt.
Styles clash converted out of the foot stomp.
Yeah,
dude.
that's
that was
surprising.
beautiful.
That was awesome.
That was beautifully done.
Sweet counter. So that match of the night, absolutely. Then we get to the Money in the Bank.
So, me and you were talking.
Yes.
Oh no! We had Kofi and Kevin
Owens.
That was good.
It was a good
Actually
match,
good,
actually. I
yeah.
completely forgot about that. That was actually a pretty good match.
That
I
was
love
the
both
one
of
match I
them.
was thinking, like, yeah, they're going to switch it. No, I
Yeah.
thought they were going to switch belts. Yeah, I was seriously like, all right, they gave Kofi his moment. All right, this is the guy I want to run with. Let's make some money.
Nope. Kofi keeps it.
Well, see,
Clean win.
I think the reason I think they wanted Owens to win the title, in my opinion, but with the Saudi Arabia show, Kevin Owens isn't going, so why would you put the title on him? The title can't be defended at the
Kevin Owens is not going. You know why Kevin Owens is not going.
because of Sami Zayn with him being his best friend.
Sami Zayn's beliefs, yeah.
Gotcha.
So Sammy's not going, Kevin's not going.
Aleister Black's not
Aleister
going.
Black cannot
Yeah,
go because of
like-
his tattoos.
It's a religious thing.
It's
Yep.
Satan.
Well, I knew about that,
It's
but
Satan.
like I didn't realize it applied to. where
Yeah,
they're-
WWE's
Okay.
trying to just tell him not to go.
Wow.
They got to wear Power Ranger suits.
Yep. So, So Money in the Bank. We were talking.
First thing I said, like, man, I wonder if they're ever going to pull the idea of, the match says any person who comes up the ladder and grabs the briefcase, I wonder if anybody, like, from the back just makes a run in and grabs it. As soon as I said that,
Man.
swear to God, as soon as those words came out, like, I wonder if anybody will ever do that.
And here's Brock.
Music, I'm like, of course! Of course they're going to do it with him.
So Brock wins the title.
Which, did you see
Randy Orton's
Randy Orton's
face.
face?
You could tell he
Y'all
was.
see Randy
Yeah, you
Orton's
could
face?
tell he was like, "Why did I just beat my body up for this?"
Yeah.
Yes, because that was legit.
He was pissed. No one
one knew
anyone
anything.
Until the last minute.
The only thing they knew,
was that someone was going to run up the ladder.
was that Ali was supposed to go.
They told Ali was going up the ladder to win.
Oh.
They weren't told.
But they told Ali.
They told Ali. They didn't tell Ali it was Brock. They told Ali somebody's going to run in and knock you off the ladder. They didn't tell him who.
They didn't want to
That's
hear the
why-
feedback because you guys
That's
weren't going to
why
be
if
happy.
you look, when his music hits, Ali looks. Ali was like, oh.
He was about to die.
So.
I would have been.
Did you see Brock run down the entranceway and throw the ladder into the crowd?
Did he?
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't watch this.
Yeah, he threw the ladder into the crowd.
Yeah, he really did.
Nice.
Wow.
First, second, and third.
Yeah, that's smart.
Mind you. What would have happened if Ali would have grabbed the briefcase?
I don't see why he didn't just grab it.
I hate that spot.
I do too. Just waiting.
It's the dumbest spot.
It just kills it, like when you just stand there.
Yep. Oh, it absolutely it kills it. Kills everything about it. Kills the realness. But yeah.
But Randy
it is.
Orton kept it real.
Yeah.
The
Randy
Twitter
Orton.
was even better.
Oh my God! Ali goes on Twitter and states that, well, I'm happy. That was the most wrestling that Brock Lesnar has done in over a year. And then Randy Orton retweets and responds stating, and I quote, was it hashtag?
I agree.
No, hashtag being a smartass. I approve.
Question: Has Brock
Yes.
Lesnar actually ever won a ladder match in his career?
Yes.
He has. Okay.
Taker and him did a ladder match.
Did you see the shots that Chris Jericho shot at Brock
Oh
Lesnar?
yeah, the sarcastic tweet that he posted. Yeah, he was like, "Well, there you go. That's WWE really pushing the envelope, putting was it their next level guy Brock Lesnar." I was like, "Wow, oh, Jericho can do no wrong." But the biggest news of this week is the return of Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler actually came out, put the boots, like beat the hell out of Kofi, and then proceeded to call him out for Super Show, which leaves, by the way, Seth Rollins with no opponent. I can't imagine who. But the promo that Dolph cut was
Very deep.
yeah. Now, was it a written promo? I believe it was. But he made it his.
Yeah.
He made it his promo, which was cool.
So forget about him.
Got a few minutes. Let's talk about us
Yeah.
this weekend. Dave,
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Dyersburg.
First, it's
Tennessee.
Ripley, Tennessee.
Oh, I'm sorry. Friday night, Ripley,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
94 degrees out.
Yes, I've been paying attention to that as well.
Dyersburg, Tennessee. 93 degrees out.
So
Sweating
Friday
thinking about
night,
it.
I'm wearing no clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, we had enough time just to say the name of the city and where we're going to be at.
Go, baby, go. Come on.
Mid-South Pro Wrestling, Ripley, Tennessee. Friday night, we make our debut. And then Saturday night, we main eventing the show against their tag team champions. I hope we win some belts.
I do too. But ladies and gentlemen, I am Chris Cayden. He's Maximo Suave.
Even worse.
For Dave Keller, Eris, and Tony Toxic, we're signing off. Till next Thursday, deuces!
Contact Elbow to the Jaw Video Productions for any of your video needs. From weddings to pro wrestling. Contact Elbow to the Jaw Video Productions at Elbow to the Jaw Video Productions at Facebook.com or call 315-576-3577. That's 315-576-3577.